Hey folks, it's Mark out at Positively Peninsular, and the peninsula is gorgeous today. It is the hottest day of the year so far, and I think it's May 10th, which I think is a Friday. Anyway, I know it's been, sorry, I always do this. I'm always like having this in my face, and nobody really wants to see that. I know it's been quite a while, but it's pretty hot right now, but I wanted to just get something done again because I know it's been a minute. This is a lot of people's busy season, if you will. I'm retired, so I don't have those kind of conflicts. So in terms of the channel, Mr. Tucker, he's very busy, and he's building his business, so I get it. And he's also got a love interest, so I totally get it. So I thought I would just do one, and on another note, I got to try to get the Reel Back 40, my own personal channel. I have a bunch of videos from kind of like when I first moved in and stuff like that, because this was going to be my original goal. And I'm going to get a hat because that sun coming down on this skull is not a pretty picture. And here we go. Oh, Mamacita. Was that one of those ants? God darn it. I hope it was just a piece of gravel. God darn it. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I did some research because I gotta get rid of some of these ants. They like bite me up when it's over in that area, over in the fence. Oh, and this is something new. So let's get caught up. So I need to go back to, you know how I go off on tangents. So getting back to the Reel Back 40, I've just got to wade through all these videos, and it's just crazy. I'm so busy with the half acre, so anyway, Tucker has not been able to do it. He would really like to. I'm thinking of maybe doing, interviewing some or talking with some other folks that are kind of doing, on the same type of journey. And two that I know of are they're both out that have acreage connected to Tucker. So that's all part of that nice little community out there. If you remember with the Salmon Creek running and all that, Salmon Running Creek, and the and the oysters and all that kind of stuff, out there at the beach. So I don't have my shed yet because I need to get a concrete pad, and people are very busy right now. So I'm thinking I may have to wait until, or just go get one and have them hold it until I'm ready to put it in, if they'll do that. And I'm just gonna go down the road to the home center place, like literally a home center, not like a Home Depot, but like homes, I think they're manufactured homes. Anyway, so in lieu of a shed, and I figured with the heat, because you could see out here, this is my main side of work space. I've got to merge these flower pots. I've got to get all these the lavender and everything in. I've got to get all the plants I got from Hot Country, and they are sending replacements for the ones that were mildewed. If you remember, I don't know if you remember, I don't even know if I've talked about it, but you can see they came like this, and this is what they should look like, but you can see it's like being ravaged by this, like, it's like mold mildew, and it just dries them up, and So, I mean, this is how it should be looking. So I've definitely got to get these in. These are my Arbor Day Foundation trees. And I found this little maple. I don't know if it's a Japanese maple or just a regular maple, the one with the leaves there. And I found that in one of the pots. It's like a seedling. Now, normally I would just pull it out and toss it. But I thought, you know what? I could probably use a maple on the property. And I figured, that way I don't have to kill it or anything like that. You can see I've had to enclose it in with, because they will just lean over. The deer I'm talking about, my arch nemesis. They're big and strong, even the little ones. What is that? Oh shoot, some kind of bug. Sorry, I think it was a June bug or June beetle, but God, it was big. It just latched onto my shirt. All right, you never know what you're gonna get out here in the forest. They're supposed to be starting work on the house next door, the neighbors. That's great, fantastic, great news. You can see all the ferns coming in. Anyway, I got some deer fencing, but it's only the 4-footer. At night I cover it with that, just this side, because this is where the only place they could really lean, because they're definitely not going to go over there because of the Irish Spring. And maybe what I'll do is I'll just put Irish Spring all the way around, and they really won't. They won't go near it. So I have all the the bee balm and the obviously the lavender to go. But anyway, I got this great little canopy at Home Depot. It's the closest home center to me. I mean, I have the ones downtown, but they just don't have the selection. Like they didn't have hand trucks, so I had got that at Home Depot. They don't have canopies, so I had to get that at Home Depot. I checked at Walmart. They don't have them either. So anyway, that's fine. Because I don't like patronizing Home Depot. So it's great shade. It's pegged in. We don't, if there are any kind of winds, I just bring it down and just lower the center of gravity and the opportunity for the wind to really pick it up. One of the main things I've got going on. I'm going down to one pond, so I've got to. These are the ponds that I had down south before I moved up here. So this one's been through a lot, but look at these guys. They've been doing pretty well. Gosh darn it. Good for them, right? Anyway, so I just need to do some transplanting, and obviously this is going to get all completely cleaned up. And my thought process is just to put it right here. Right in this kind of little cubby here. And I just get a shorter extension cord. But all the plants in the front are going great. I do have an addition of 2 corner hanging plants. I don't know, just like the corner just kind of called for it, in my mind. So here is the side and the side deck, and then this is where I'm actually going to be putting a lot of these simple fluted rectangular black plastic things. I also got at Home Depot, and I got 2 of these. One is out there. We can go out there and look at it. It turned out really well, and I put in a bee balm. I put in a bee balm, obviously a lavender, just because I put lavender in everything, just because the deer hate it. So it thwarts them, it throws them off. What else? Oh my goodness. We'll take a look and that'll remind me. So I just have the second one to do, which is going to go over there at the corner by that orange cone of the neighbors. Yeah, those neighbors. Anyway, I think they're out, so I'm not worried about them over here. Anyway, I'm consolidating these. I just want to get down to the 2 ceramic ones, just because they're the nice ones, and pretty much get rid of these. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I might keep these 2. And then that's the one I got to get rid of. So I just need to transplant that purple one. and I gotta transplant this pour. This is from my son. Oh, by the way, they reached their destination, so that's nice, right? Back east. I just got word today, and so good stuff. Yeah, so I'm having a wrap because the other day I came out and I looked out from the window and I saw this little deer. Well, not so little anymore, but one of the little younger ones, and just like nibbling on the hydrangeas. I'm like, excuse me, you had all night to do that. Don't do it in front of me. So I figured I better fence them in, or you just put a lot of lavender around them. Yeah, so I'm kind of loath to get rid of that stuff just because, boy, this is getting wilted. I gotta soak these things. Yeah, we've had a couple of days. Today's supposed to get up to 83, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, things are just going crazy here. This is something that was here before. I have no idea what it is. But it's going to be blooming here, as will the irises, which are down past them. I just noticed those today. That's why I'm bringing it up. Here, you go. See right here, through there. I have no idea what color they are. I've never seen them. When I bought the place and moved in September of last year, I had no idea. It was just like dirty, dusty. Ugh. Anyway. Anyway, it's exciting to see some of these things that I've never seen. It's my favorite plant. Love that plant. So I did the corners. This one gets more shade, but it'll get some morning sun as the sun goes. The sun's gonna go like this. So this corner gets a heavy dose. This one not so much. So, but otherwise everything's looking pretty good. I'm going to redo the planters, and I'm going to get 4 more and replace those 4 that I got extra because I'm not happy with them. So anyway. There's there is one outside. Oh, it has a black-eyed Susan, and then some drooping white, like these little white flowers. But oh yeah, they got cameras all over the place. I'm not paranoid. Anyway, so you can see I have a bucket there because I'm starting on the outside here to free up the driveway. And this river rock, and I'll show you where I'm going to put it. I'm doing kind of a test thing on this septic plateau, which you may or may not remember me talking about before, because it's limited to what I can do with it because of the septic leaching fields. Got to put together my second compost bin. These guys are full. So here, what you notice here that this is really long. Yeah, we had some rain, and then we had a lot of rain, and then we had decent temperatures, and the grass just took off. And I don't want the grass out, but you can see I have a ton of it. So instead of getting a mower, because I don't want to invest in a mower, because I don't plan on having grass forever, I'm using my weed whacker. And I'll tell you folks, it's hard to whack a half acre or close to a half acre because not all of it has grass. But I'll show you what I'm trying to do. So yeah, so here's from the side. Whoops. You can see I've been weed whacking the hell out of this stuff so you can see the difference. This is like rarely, it's just now in shade actually, so I should probably do this. But God, it makes my shoulders so sore. Anyway, but I have that little bit to go, and you can see here, I probably should do some raking actually, but I'm gonna wait for the sun to go down because it is hot out here. This is like the sunniest spot, is out here on the septic plateau. You can see the wildflowers are coming up, but I'm having a beast of a time because you can see the deer footprints, and I don't know, I keep trying to do stuff to deter them. But you can see the trajectory, the kind of the line of demarcation, oh, the exciting thing. Oh, if you look over there, this is exciting because this just started happening. The rhododendrons over there, you can see, maybe see in the distance that purple, but we'll go over there. Oh, for sure. I'm totally excited because maybe within a week, all of these are going to just be blooming. They're all the same kind. They're all going to be blooming and I got to watch the ants. I don't want to stay in one place too long. But you can see how I've weed whacked a lot. You know, it looks like it's getting a little bit sparser once I can get through this little stuff. But yeah, it's kind of a bitch, I'll be honest with you. This is one that was already there. This is not one of the new ones. Okay. I probably should put more bark down now that I've trimmed those things out. Because, you know, I have to think about that. Because, oh boy, this is great. Look at this, folks. My rhododendrons. My $95 rhododendrons. And I don't mean all of them together, $95. I mean each. Holy moly. Oh, and I rolled down one of these logs. I'll get this one too at some point, and the stump. Which is kind of cool. I was kind of proud of myself. I just took my time. I got to put all these sticks and everything away. So here's the next one that's going to be blooming. Cool. I'll roll that guy down and probably the one behind it because I think I can do it. I should get Tucker's help on that. Okay, so here's what I'm doing on the septic plateau. So let's take a gander at this. So you can kind of see. I hope this isn't too boring, but anyway. So after I whacked weeds, today I just laid down these 3 strips, and this is a weed fabric. So the idea is that I'm just gonna try to keep it down, you know, for wind's sake. I don't really care that much at this point. And then what I'm doing with that river rock that we saw earlier, that's gonna go in here. And oh shoot, I gotta remember to do that, folks. I gotta clear this vent. You know what, I'm gonna just do that right now, if you don't mind, folks. I meant to do it. You can see I have the scissors out here, but we don't want to be out in the sun, folks. So what I was trying to do, folks, is I'm just gonna get a couple of rocks real quick, just to put this down. See, here comes the wind, a little bit of a breeze. I'm just gonna get a couple of big river rocks, keep it down a little bit. But I'll show you exactly what I was faced with. corner. And there's the tack there. Alright, done. So here's what I did, is I just cut around, because I have 5 of these stacks. And so there's 5, 4, 3, this is 2. So I started at 1, stack 1, and you'll notice here, this is what I call the septic plateau. You can actually see the elevation here, and Mamacita, God bless it. God, you stay still too long. I'm sorry, folks. This is what was happening the other day when the nice neighbors from over here were here. And it's because I'm wearing flip-flops, but it's too hot otherwise. God, they show up quickly. So anyway, so I'm putting down weed fabric, and I'm just trying to find a way to get this covered. And I thought I would either do AstroTurf and make it a putting green, or I would do, I'm just gonna cover it and make pathways with, like a wood pathways on top of the river rock, or not, or just have these pathways. I don't know. Either way, I gotta get rid of the grass. Well, I want to get rid of the grass. So I'm just kind of experimenting, and you can see I've done the first 3, and I'm just starting out from number 1, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, what else? That's why I'm available and Tucker isn't. Poor weed whacker, but guess what? I'm getting really, really good at loading the line, because I'm going through a fair bit of line. And you can see, yeah, I had to buy a bunch of extra. I'm like, okay. Anyway, so that's it. I don't know if I want to talk about anything on my own. But because I just don't want to make this about me. And but things here at my place have been going great. I don't know what's been happening at Tucker's, but I'm sure that will happen. I'm not too concerned, and it's warm, folks. Maybe I'll sit out in the chair. Let me just put this. Why'd the music stop? Oh, I stopped it because of you guys. I don't want copyright problems. Okay, there's garbage over there. You know what? I'm sorry, I need some water. Actually, I didn't bring it. Shoot, I knew I was going to bring one of those suckers in. God bless it. God. Dang. These guys are like aggressive and tenacious. They do not give up. That's why I have indoor and outdoor shoes. These are indoor sneakers, outdoor sneakers. Never the twain shall meet. Well, that's right, because I paused it. Yeah, I want to get. Oh, I know what I wanted, and I meant to get it before before I did all this, but I just wanted to kind of get this. If I didn't do it now, folks, you know me, I will forget it. I just want to have some of my fruit jello. I make this jello. It's really good. And I just pour a ton of fruit into it. Sorry. Oof. Yeah, no, I gotta wear a hat. All right, well, I'm gonna set you down here in a sec, so you don't have to stare at my nostrils all day. I just need to close this. Whew. Whoa. My Framio says 84 degrees. Whew. I tell you, it is a... Whoa. That sounded like a gunshot, actually. I just... Sorry. Alright, where did I put the glasses? Oh, man. Oh, they're over there. I just gotta take the hat off for a minute. Actually, I just... those caps because all they do is make your head sweat more, but that's okay. It's better than burning the heck out of my head. So anyway, this is, whoops, this is my, I'll take a look at it. Okay, so it's got grapes, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. Oh, and a banana. I'm pretty sure there's banana in there. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have half of this